In this GYDA Talks, Robert talks to Lucy Hall from Avviso Media. Lucy is a speaker and educator on digital marketing. She is a director of Avviso Media, a digital, social and content marketing agency, as well as running the 3-day marketing festival and Digital Media Awards Social Day. Lucy is one of the UK's most influential female leaders. Robert spends 45 minutes getting to the heart of this Wonder Woman's success.
Do you have a deliberate kind of, do you go off on an away day, sort of where you deliberately sit down and say, okay, this year, here are the opportunities, the things we're going to be doing, because we did them last year, this year we're going to do them better. But also, do you have a deliberate written down strategy that says, and this year we want 10 of this type of client and 10 of this type of client? Or are you a bit more laid back about it?
No, we do. We have a strategy. So we do we do 90-day plans for 90 days. And this has been the game-changing thing. And we started it. So it was just the two of us, December 2018. It was just the two of us. Yeah. We decided, we did a 90-day plan. We decided we'd take our first member of staff on again in office in January. And we did. So on the 7th of February, last year, we took our first member of staff on, and now obviously by the end of the year we're a team of 5, and that is literally because we started doing what we should have been doing. That's creating a proper plan. So in 90 days, what do we need to achieve in these 90 days? Now, how are we going to get there? How are we going to do it? What type of clients do we want? We decided end of last year, as well as focusing on our B2B clients, we want to focus on events companies. We're good at marketing events. That's what we're good at. So we decided we're going to go after events companies, and we've already got 2 new events clients straight away, like without really doing that much about it. So it just, I think having that plan and knowing who you're going after and what it is that you want to do makes so much difference. It just really makes a huge difference.
So flipping that round, and I think we've pretty much answered the question, but again, I definitely want to just push into it a little bit more. What the formal question is, what differentiates you? But the real question is, why should people buy from you when they can buy from the competition? Why should they buy from you when the competition is faster, smarter, brighter, cheaper, more local? So what's your pushback on that?
Why should they buy from us? I think because not only do we have the cutting edge digital experience, but we also have that old school publishing experience where we understand audiences, we understand how to build communities, and we understand how to really get into the psyche of the people we're trying to target through content. We have years of experience in that area, traditional publishing all the way through to digital publishing as well.
And what about, how do you feel about coming up against the big dogs, for want of a better phrase? I mean, there's a fair number of 50, 100, 200 person pure social media plays. More and more of them are appearing now, as we know. But also you've got the traditional marketing agencies who are buying social media agencies and marketing consultancies to create their things. So there's, as the industry is moving around, and as social goes from being this quirky one-off thing, because I think 5 years ago it was a bunch of freelancers, and now it's a proper industry in its own right. How do you fend off, or how do you remain competitive against those big propositions? Because the big propositions will say, tell you what, I mean, the typical one is, we're a big marketing agency, we'll do your brand design, I tell you what, we'll just chuck in the social media stuff for free, and they've got some young people who will do the work, and they then feel hacked off because they're part of the agency and they've just been told, oh, by the way, you're going to do this, and we said you could do it for £20 a day. So what's what makes you more attractive than people going to the big boys?
Okay. Well, first of all, I think everybody probably says that we work with people as a partner, but we also work with other agencies as well. So if they want to outsource their social or certain content parts of the strategy, they can come to us and work with us like that. But the thing I think that makes us different from the big boys is that, you know, we're still small, we're still able to have that real good kind of like one-to-one connection with our clients. We still care, but we're also literally at the cutting edge of everything, because we're running this social media event, we're running this social media publishing event where we have to publish the news every single day around social media. We have to find the news, we have to publish it, we're interviewing people in the industry every single day, we're getting the best ideas anyway, and we're creating our own ideas. But not only that, we're not just working in the social media content space, we have a podcasting studio, so we offer that as well, and now we're looking to things like AI. We're training at the moment, we're learning about AI, what kind of marketing, what kind of things can we do for companies with AI, what kind of processes can we create. We're looking to this at the moment because we think this is the next, well, this is now, this technology is here now, but this is also the next thing, just like social media was the next thing 10 years ago. And I think so many businesses are going to be improved, so many processes in businesses are going to be improved by, and so, you know, so many people's data projects are going to be improved by using AI in the right way. So I think we are quite innovative. We're always looking to what's next and what can we do in the future, not just in a way of shiny object syndrome where we're like, oh, AI, that sounds like something really exciting. We're going, right, how can we learn about this and then talk about it and implement it in the coming months and years?
So there's a thing here. Do you think there's, I mean, generally for agencies, do you think there's some kind of a secret sauce, or some sort of special way that agencies can, I mean, let's be honest about it. There's as many agencies doing really, really well. There's agencies going bust because people can't find customers, or if they can find them, they're not delivering, or they're not pricing correctly, or they can't find the right talent. So is there some kind of a secret sauce, some kind of a magic formula that you have that other people don't have? Is that fair to say?
Look, I don't think so. I think there's one thing that we have, and I think that's like
Boundless energy.
Everybody else has this. We have a lot of energy. Like, yeah, like literally, I care a lot. Like, if we have a new client, I just want to make sure that we are going to do everything we can, even if we have to go above a bit to make sure, you know, that we're keeping that person happy and that we're doing everything we can, you know, to hit the KPIs and stuff. And I think that's what every agency really wants, don't they? And at the moment, we're still small, so we've still got control of it. We can see our staff with us every single day. So we're still very, very small. I don't know how that would play out and how it's going to change in the future as we go through. But I can tell you that our events side of the business is getting bigger. So we're taking on more events. We're getting more sponsorship. People are starting to take us seriously as an events organizer. And so we're getting the big companies now contacting us for sponsorship and that kind of thing, whereas we didn't before. So, you know, it's possible that our events side of the business will start to, you know, take over the agency. But at the moment, our agency is doing pretty well. So it's literally down the middle. But I do think, just loving what you do, being energetic and wanting to know what's happening next, I think that's really important for an agency. You have to innovate. You have to understand, understand what's coming up and how you could possibly implement it in the future.